In this video, I'm going to explain why this won't work for you. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Grown and Healthy, and if you didn't know, a channel where I expose you to human movement as it should be. In this video, I'm going to tackle the issue of the calf stretcher. This one has come with a great and very useful spiky massage ball, which you can kind of roll on the sole of your foot. But while this is useful, it's not why I bought it. This is the reason why I bought this package, and we're going to go into detail of why I believe that this will not help you. Now, if you go on Amazon, these things range anywhere from $15 to $25, and it seems like a great concept, the ability to create a greater stretch in the calf muscle by rocking back. And while we are trying to achieve calf stretching to facilitate ankle dorsiflexion, we find that there are numerous design issues that hinder the process, especially for people with flat feet. When faced with the notion of having tight calves, we are usually recommended the same exercises, and a lot of them are rudimentary, like a wall lean, right? Such as this, where they would tell you to put your foot against a wall and attempt to lean forward to stretch that calf muscle. That is often used as a way to alleviate tight calves, and it doesn't work, and I'll explain why. One is that you are asking your toes to be in dorsiflexion along with the midfoot and the ankle. So what happens now is that once you press against it, you now engage dorsiflexion on your metatarsals, and now what happens through compensation, especially if you have pronated feet, is that your instep will drop because there is a joint that exists in the midfoot, and if you go to extremes, it then everts the foot in order to create the compensation necessary to achieve the angle. Now, if you are constantly training this, what you are doing is creating a sense of slack in the plantar fasciae because it is being stretched to its limits. You are then going forward, you are holding, and then even when you let go or release the stretch, you still have your toes dorsiflexed. And that creates an elongated position for the plantar fasciae. And the reason why we have flat feet, for the most part, is because we have a unengaged plantar fasciae. So what we're doing here is just exacerbating the issue of the plantar fasciae and also adding to the habit of the midfoot joint. So once the midfoot joint gets into the fray, now you have a full collapse, full pronation, just to get the extra, what you believed was the calf stretch. This calf stretch ended a long time ago. By the time you reach this level of dorsiflexion in the toes and in the ankles, there's really no effect on the calf muscle itself. And that's a reason why this is a waste of time. Now, if that wasn't bad enough, they have now designed basically the wall stretch, the wall calf stretch, into a plastic mold. The same position as the wall stretch. And the wall stretch wasn't good to begin with. Here it is. We have the semblance of an arch. We drop in. We lose that tension immediately. Not only that, we are then going to rock back. And really all we're doing is exercising the motion of the joint. We are at no point getting an actual stretch of the calf muscle, because it is best when your foot is flat in a position to get the best out of the range of motion. The idea is this: you would never squat with your toes up. And by using a product like this, you will develop the pattern of squatting down and lifting your toes, which is antithetical to how you should squat. When you squat, you should cantilever and be supported by the toes, pressing on the ground, therefore giving you stability descending into the squat. Now, if you are going into the squat and you have your toes up, you're losing a key point of balance. You're wasting your time. And so that is why this is a no-go. This will bring you no further into your journey of greater ankle dorsiflexion, nor will it help you alleviate flat feet. Now, what I would recommend is something very simple, which is a slant board. This can be made with just scrap lying around like this one is, just some screws, piece of 2x4, a piece of MDF, and you're golden. Now, you can make them adjustable. There are plans online. Maybe I will post a video on how to show that. If not, I will link to a slant board DIY tutorial. And by using something like this, you allow your body now not only to get into the right position, but you train the counterbalancing or the balance action with the toes while truly stretching the calf muscle. Now, what you'll find is that my instep does not dip like it did for the wall stretch or the tool that I had shown you. So already we're getting a more functional range of motion here. We're not making any caveats in how we're moving our body. The same way I'm practicing to stretch now is the same way I would practice if I were squatting. This is how you truly increase your range of motion for your ankle. Now, if you're using a slant board, I suggest using it in a tempo pattern. I would take 2 seconds to get into the position, 2 seconds eccentric to come out of the position. I will go down for 2 seconds. I'll pause slightly, push for 2 seconds. Wait a second, and then repeat. And I would do this for 4 sets of 10 of each leg. And you can do this daily. Consider it as greasing the groove. This is a much better approach to increasing ankle dorsiflexion than any of the others that you've seen thus far. Now, if you do have certain issues like ankle impingement, that will take other tactics, but for just stretching the calf, this simple method of using a slant board cannot be beat, and it will save you a lot of money and time. Okay, I'm just trying to educate you guys and help you save money and time. So if you appreciate the info I'm giving you, please press the like button and consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.